Unmuted.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is day 152. That's 1, 5, and a 2 in the second year of RobLynnLive. And this is 500 and Dougie's 517
Hard to believe.
consecutive RobLynnLive broadcasts. And it looks like Lynn has put the wrong prompter information in from earlier.
Oh,
So we'll be right back with you. Don't touch that dial. I at least remembered what day it was. Hard to believe, but I did. Let's see if you can correct that rather quickly.
okay, sure. In the
Thank you.
meantime, we can say hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Do you, RobLynnLive? I'm gonna say it again. Do you, RobLynnLive? I believe you do. Oh my goodness, there's 28 of you here already. We're just getting this shebang going.
Wow.
Let's see if she can straighten out the old Everlast here.
Is this one right?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure enough.
All right. It's there. Let me just grab it.
All right. Well, no harm, no foul.
There it is.
There it is. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-bam.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There it is.
And there we go. Okay. Very good. This is day 152 in year 2. And this is RobLynnLive with Ali.
The Wonder Dog.
True. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, she's making it bigger so I can see it. Very nice.
I'm gonna put it here. Put it right here.
Well, all right. I think we're ready to go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hello, John Barilla. Isabel is here. Melanie is here. Mel. And Irena is here. And so is Sarananda.
Yippee.
All right. All right. Michelle Weaver is here as well.
Okay. There we go.
All right. There we go. Okie dokie smoky. Here we are. Let's talk a little about today, what happened today at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We had the OES classroom with Sifu Francis and Michelle Comstra and the one and only Captain Chris, the microphone, T-Zone, Captain Chris. All right. And then at 10 a.m., that was the OES classroom, Q&A, etc. And they talked about domains today. And speaking of domains, RobLynnLive.com.
Yep.
That is our one of our domains.
You got it, man.
I nailed it.
Yep.
That is one of our domains. And if you're interested, all you got to do if you want to join us in OES is hop on that QR code, not the QR code, hop on the domain, which is RobLynnLive.com. Click on that, and up pops the pop-up, which will give you the registration information. You can get yourself an O-Mail, you can get yourself O-Net, and you can get yourself O-Trim. So you get 3 free for thee and me. And it's as easy as that, folks. It's all you got to do. Don't you worry. It's very simple. And then at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, it was live with Marty and Chris. Chris is in Florida. He is staying with his cousin on the palatial 7 acres with no house. And Chris is hooked up to everything but the plumbing.
Sounds good for
So
him, right?
he's in pretty good shape. Pretty good. He had to dig a hole today so he can get rid of the you-know-what. But other than that, there ain't nothing to it. Nothing to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then at 11 a.m. along came Redfern. Then at 12 p.m. along came Straight Talk with RobLynn and Ali.
The Wonder Dog.
Oh, yeah. Ali came along. He was there. And that's where you get the whole truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And that's what happened today. Lynn and Ali. So help us, Rob, Lynn, and Ali. Yeah, you keep moving the prompter around.
I keep wanting to say, and Ali the Wonder Dog.
Well, that's who he is. He's Ali the Wonder Dog.
Yeah, I know. I was
What do you
just
want to say?
No.
Ollie the Wonder
He
Pal,
said he'll
or?
help me, whatever.
Oh,
Threw
okay.
me off. That's right.
Well, it's right there in the prompt. All right. Then now it's 8 p.m. We're on the eastern side of 8 p.m., not the southeastern side. And you're tuned into the RobLynn Live Network's presentation of RobLynn Live and Ollie,
The Wonder Dog.
you got it right, and his virtual Wear My contest. Tonight will be the last of the virtual contest with where Ollie is. We're going to streamline our daytime broadcast at noon, and we're going to streamline our nighttime process at 8 p.m. And you'll like it.
I think
It'll
will.
go a little faster. This afternoon, we had 82 folks joined us, and it was lightning fast. So we think in the interest of people's time and not taking so much time to say howdy to folks, we will just highlight their comments. Plus, no more Where's Ollie contest after tonight. And it should work out pretty well.
Yeah, we'll basically do updates and announcements, then the presentation,
Right.
and then we go into community time.
And the community time will be done strictly with OConnect.
That's right. Exactly. And John Barilla has always told us this from the beginning. He said short and sweet is good. So we are going to be short and sweet. And I think John is pretty happy, and he thinks everyone will be happy with this.
All right. So we'll do about 10, 15 minutes on the 8 o'clock, on the 12 noon show, and then probably 30 to 40 minutes on this show. And then we'll go to community time. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's perfect.
So no more Where's Ollie contest after tonight. All right. We've got announcements, but we will make those announcements in just a little bit, if that's okay. We'd like you to please pray for Ash and his lovely wife, Ash Mahan. And they're two handsome young men. Omar, the author, and you know him as Chunky, but his real name is Yusuf, the astronaut. So keep them in your prayers, please, as well as the tech, media, and support teams around the globe for their good health and safety. In addition, please keep your love, light, and prayers flowing to where you can include people like Pat Parrott, who's not feeling so well, as well as Robin Noble. Send them your love, light, and prayers, please, please, please. All right. So announcements, we're going to hold off for now.
Okay.
And I think what we're going to do is do the Ollie contest, right?
Okay.
If I remember right.
That's fine.
And then we'll roll right back into the presentation.
All righty. All right. So let's go and grab the
Virtual background
image, the visual, which is already up here for you to enjoy. And here it is. Where is Ollie? And again, tonight's the final hurrah for Ollie Boy and our contest. So enjoy the contest today, and it'll be playing. The whole thing will be on the live stream, so you'll get to see who won and what the guesses were and the answers. Okay, all of our YouTube fans and Facebook fans, LinkedIn fans will be able to see this, and it's going to be memories for us because it is the final one. And we want to thank both Davina and Charmaine. Davina was the initial one behind this background that evolved into the Where is Ollie contest. It was never really planned to have a contest, but it just kind of happened organically. And then she got really busy, so Charmaine Ung in Singapore was very, very gracious and willing to provide the visuals for us. We're grateful to Charmaine. She has a really busy schedule, and she squeezed us in no matter what. She came up with a visual. So thank you for having a heart for us. We really love you and appreciate you, Charmaine. And we give you a heart for all you've done for us. And also to Davina. Davina's busy as heck, but she provided our visuals for a long time. So thank you to both of them.
Thank you very much for the job you girls did. We'd like to also thank tonight Michael Chatta 444 for his lovely emojis and his greeting of everyone on Passive.
And you can see the lovely ticker tape going across, and it shows on the live stream as well. And it says, RobLynnLive. It always has our show name followed by the topic. And the topic tonight is social media
Algorithms. We're
algorithms.
going to be talking about what's entailed in making things go with your social media with algorithms. Okay, should be fun. And so, social media algorithms, and we'll have the Ollie Boy contest now. Then we'll do the presentation after the announcements, and then it'll be off to community time.
Right. So I guess since we're gonna do it via the live stream, why don't we have Mel? Mel can just post the answers in the chat. That'll be adequate because she won't be able to come on to the.
Okay.
Well, no, she can. Can she do that? Yeah, she can still come on. I don't know if that's going to stop the live stream though, because we're going to mess with things.
All right. Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll play it by ear. Now you've seen the background.
Let's see what Chris has to say. Can you message me, Chris, with your advice?
And now we're going to ring Grandma Bobby's bell.
And again, we're going to guess a couple of things. Where is Ali? As well as what is Rob eating? What is Lynn eating? And what is Ollie eating? So it's a fun contest. You get to guess 4 things.
All right. So it's good time now. All right. Now let's see if we rang the bell, and let's see if we've got some guesses in the chat, shall we?
Sure.
All right.
I guess let's see. Let us open up the chat again and see our guesses. All right, let me pause it so I can see who is the first to make a guess. All right. Oh, okay, Frank Rowe is the first to guess, and he says famous stairs in Paris, France. Famous stairs.
Famous stairs. Could it be? Could it be? Could it be?
Yeah.
And Gay Patty.
Irena says Montmartre. It's one of Paris' most enchanting villages. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, I guess she says she has to leave early.
Who's that?
Looks like Irena, because she's saying bye, bye, bye.
Okay, bye bye to you, Irena.
Or she's saying that the villages are no longer there. I'm not sure what bye bye was for.
All right. Any other guesses?
Latoya Belgrave, she says Ollie is in Paris, France. And Don Swihart says France. Cheryl Bess says France. Sadananda says France. Jillian says London, England. And Carmela says Rob eat blinches. What are blinches?
Blintzes. Cheese blintzes.
Oh.
Very yummy. To me, that looks like quiche. Actually, off to the right, I may be eating the blintzes, and you're eating quiche. It looks like.
Oh.
And Ollie's eating. You know what those are?
Macaroons. You're not supposed to say. They're guessing. You
You
forgot. Cheryl Bess says England as well and France. And Carmela says Paris. John Barilla says Montmartre, Paris, France. And Latoya says he's eating macarons. Lynn's eating quiche, and Rob is eating crepes. Carmela says France. Cynthia Deering says UK. And Irena says, oh, she's sad. She says bye-bye to the background. I get it.
Yeah. Where it's in the interest of time, and we'd really like to get a little more in a shorter period of time and give you guys a little more value than maybe you've gotten. And dragging it out 3 hours is a little much for some people, including my tushy. So we're probably going to knock it down to about an hour, hour and a half, and go from there.
Yes. And we have a couple more guesses, I believe. We've got, give me a second. Ken Roy Gallion says London. Frank says, yes, Irena, tell them the food. Roy says hello. Okay, we're looking for guesses. Deborah Long says France.
France. Could it be France? All right.
All right. So I think, got any more guesses after that? Any more guesses?
All right. Now we're going to go ahead and say where Ollie is still in the live stream, right?
Yeah.
If I understand that right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have Mel she knows how to copy and paste, so we can go ahead. Oh wait, how am I going to do that? If I can bring her. Wait, what does Chris say? Yes, she has a speaker link. Okay, you can come to the panel. Go ahead, Mel. Come to the panel with a speaker link, and you can let us know who won and what the location is and what the food we're eating is.
All right, let's get it on, Mel. Mel Marcano tonight.
Yes, she'll be here in a second. She's grabbing the link, I'm sure, right now. But and we're going to show you the original photograph. Charmaine was kind enough to show it to me. It's very beautiful, and we're going to show the original during community time. So be sure to come and join us. The community time is a special time when people can come and speak and share what they're thinking. And oh, there she is. There's our Mel.
All right, Mel, talk to us there, lady.
All right. So we need to go to. Can you unmute? I want to see whether we can see you. Can you unmute? We're on speaker view only, I think.
Yeah, I am muted, but it's okay.
We can hear you, so you go ahead and speak.
Okay.
We see you as well.
Yeah, I could see myself. Thank you, RobLynn. So Ollie visited the quaint hilltop quarter of Montmartre, Paris. Montmartre began life as a hilltop village surrounded by vineyards and farmland, and commanded a lovely view of Paris at the bottom of the hill. Incorporated into the city of Paris in 1860, Montmartre managed to retain its rural aspects for decades. Today, the old village still exists on the top of the hill. It's a destination for many visitors to Paris, but retains a certain charm and an aura of its village past. Okay, so Rob and Lynn both had a light meal. Rob had crepes, while Lynn enjoyed her dish of quiche. Similar to a very thin pancake, the crepe is light in the center and has crispy, buttery edges and can be enjoyed either sweet or savory. This classic French dish is customizable and can be filled with endless flavor combinations. Example, savory spinach quiche for breakfast, flambéed with Grand Marnier, or served as a dessert with a scoop of ice cream. Quiche is a popular French tart consisting a pastry crust filled with a savory egg custard, cream, bacon, cheese, and onion, and optional additions of mushrooms, veggies, meats, seafood, cheese, or herbs. Serve by cutting it into slices. You can have it either warm or cold. Ollie Boy had macarons in a French delicacy. These small, luxurious, colorful cookies are one of the Paris' most popular sweet treats, made of meringue, almond flour, and sugar. They have a crunchy exterior and are filled with buttercream jam and ganache. They come in a variety of flavors such as coffee, pistachio, raspberry, caramel, chocolate, and vanilla. And that ends the Ollie contest for the night. I will miss you, Ollie.
He'll still be here in thought. He'll be thinking about everybody, but he just won't make an appearance on camera. Okay. All right, now.
Thank you, Mel. Thank you.
You're welcome. Should I announce the winners now or no?
I think you should.
Yeah. Okay, so the winners are Cheryl. No, I missed out. Sorry. Frank Rowe, Irena, Deborah, Tandananda, Asadnananda, Cheryl Bless, Camilla, and Deborah Long. Congratulations to all. We all are winners and will continue being winners. Thank you, Rob and Lynn.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Thank
Welcome.
you so much.
Now, did we want to do, now that Mel has done the contest, and that will be the last contest we have. We may bring it back on occasion, but for now, that's going to help us streamline the program by about 20 minutes, which is good stuff. Are we ready now to announce that thank you to Sifu Francis Tay? Thank you for that super sticker, Francis. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Francis, so much.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
We appreciate the unwavering support, you know, not only financial, but the other support that you give us for our show. It means a lot to us. Thank you.
All right. All right. Now that we're back to here, did we want to go ahead and do the song?
Okay, and in the meantime, we want to prepare you all who are on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. We are going to move over to OConnect only. We're going to stop the live stream after we play the theme song. So in preparation for that, you may want to get the link. The link is posted by Michael Chatta in the YouTube live chat. You'll see it right there. There's a attendee link for OConnect. If you're not in OConnect, if you're not in ONPASSIVE yet, what you're going to do is go to our domain, which is RobLynnLive.com, right? There you can register to be with it, to join ONPASSIVE, to register with ONPASSIVE with your name and email address, which you'll create right then and there, and a password. After you register, then you can use the OConnect attendee link, which is posted in the live chat. So you're welcome to join us. We're going to have, again, the original picture for the Ollie Boy contest, as well as the community time. So we welcome you to join us there.
Yep. Sounds good to me. And without further ado, I think it's time to have a song.
All right, here we go. Let me pull it up.
May I get my coffee?
Just need to grab the link. Copy link. There we go. And here we go.
And unmute.
There we go.
All right. Now we're going to switch over and do, well, we're not switching anything. We're just going to do announcements right now. If we could have the announcement board or the presentation board, please, the prompter.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Okay, we already talked about praying and saying, and now we're going to do some announcements. If we may,
Sure.
following the announcements, we'll do the presentation. That'll all be on our YouTube channel, live stream from OConnect.
Mhm.
And then when we're done with that, we'll go right to OConnect.
That's right.
And then when we're done, we'll be going to community time. However, we will go over how the format's going to be starting tomorrow night and tomorrow day. Today was a shortened version. We were done in 15 minutes and there was like 84 people there, 82 people. So maybe short is sweet. So we'll take that under advisement as we try the new format. All right, now let's have some announcements, shall we?
Sure.
All right, withdrawal amendments. If you want to change your withdrawal, if you've already made one back in September or October, it's easy peasy. Just like Ash says, all you need to do is submit a ticket. And this is going to support. Now, you can do this one of two ways. You can do it through the OES, follow the bot, the bouncing bot, or you can do it in the O Founders. We recommend, as long as we have O Founders, that anytime you want to submit a ticket, that's the place to go. It's very easy. It's very peasy. You'll love it. Here's what you need as far as information in the header, where it says the subject. You want to put the subject is withdrawal change. You can put withdrawal change. And you can also put your OES number there. Very important. Your OMail. And in the body of the bill, put your alternate email and your OMail. And in the body, just tell them what you want to do. I'm switching banks. The bank account is closed. They will take care of that within a couple of hours. The funds that you were going to withdraw that are pending are back in your account, back in the wallet, and you can submit another withdrawal request within probably a couple of hours. Not too
shabby.
True. So that's withdrawals, and that's the amendments and how to do it.
And if you want to, you can do it through support, through OES support. If you know how to use OES support, you have to interact with the chat bot. If you know how to do that, you can do your support ticket there, or you can go through O Founders.
Either way,
whatever works for you, it's an option. And I think that many people will elect to use this option to change their withdrawal requests.
Because as of now, there's no button to click on to make that withdrawal request. You have to actually go through either O Founders or through the OES, both doing that on support tickets. All right. Sign your NDAs after you get your, what is it now? Migration done. So it's migration without hesitation. Following that, sign your NDA or NDAs, get your affiliate link or links. Check out the ONPASSIVE newest website. Voila. Changed this Monday about 3 or 4 a.m. and it's a dandy. Check it out. Check out the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel, if you would please. And you'll see all sorts of long, shorts, mediums. Posting every day there by ONPASSIVE. And that's the official ONPASSIVE YouTube channel. Then, while you're at it, hey, why don't you go to X, also known as Twitter, used to be Twitter, because Mohammed William Nazal is there every day, live, and sometimes on Memorex, to where he's being recorded, is doing either a blog or he's doing a comment, doing a diagram, doing a video, you name it. Go see Mr. Nazal there every day.
It's a good place to keep up with what's going on. You know the pulse of ONPASSIVE.
You'll always get the correct information right there from Mr. Nazal.
That's good advice.
All right. So we've checked out the YouTube channel. We've taken a peek at Mr. Nazal. Let's log into the OES and check the ticker and the back office for any pop-ups. You want to be tuned in, you want to be focused, and you want to be engaged.
Right. And if you're checking the back office, it might not be in the pop-up. It might more likely be in the update section of the back office. But as far as the OES, the information is usually placed in the pop-up. I mean, in the update section at the top. So on the OES at the very top, it says updates. Click there, and you'll see the all the recent updates. So that's where you look.
All right, all right, all right. Now, while you're at it, log into the OES, check the ticker, as we said, and check for any back office movement with a pop-up. Hop on an OConnect, just like we're doing tonight. Know anyone who needs help of any kind on passive wise? Helping one helps us all. Helping one helps us all.
Very true, very true.
And there you go. So log into your alternate emails and make sure they're active, because guess who's coming to dinner? It ain't Sidney Poitier. It's the ONPASSIVE O-Verify group. They're going to want to verify who you are. They'll show you a series of pictures, and away you go. Goollo. And we have a topic tonight. Oh, subscribe to OConnect whenever you can. Nothing wrong with doing it right now. Subscribe. You can do it. It's easy peasy. Just go to the RobLynnLive Networks domain, RobLynnLive.com.
Yeah, we're used to saying RobLynnLive.ai, but we want to promote both domains. So right now we're promoting RobLynnLive.com, since the AI part has been well promoted.
All right. All right. Now we know what's going on. Now we're going to do the next up is the short presentation.
Yes.
And then we're going to click on over to Just OConnect. What do you think about that, Nakamoto?
That's what we're gonna
Nakamoto.
do. Yep.
All right. Tonight's topic, social media and algorithms. What are we talking about? What in the world could we possibly be meaning? Ooh, let's talk about it. And Ollie's question of the evening, what social media platform do you like? Is it Twitter, also known as X? Is it Rumble, which is, I think, still in existence? Is it Parler, which I think may be on its way out, if it isn't already on its way out, gone? And any other platform, Facebook,
TikTok, LinkedIn, there's Instagram. Anything else that I missed? Those are the major ones.
Those are the major ones, and there you go.
So which one?
Which is your favorite of all the? Could it be even ONET?
Yeah,
you know,
it might be ONET.
Wouldn't that be some ONET?
And tell us why your favorite and why it's your favorite.
All righty,
you can give a couple. You know, it doesn't have to be one. It could be a couple.
That's true. All right, let's take a look at social media and algorithms. They are used to determine the content that users see in their feeds. There are key elements that go into determining how to optimize the user experience. Let's talk about that now, shall we?
I like this topic.
All
so
right.
Interesting.
It is interesting. Engagement metrics. Woo, doggies, that's a long word or two. Platforms track users' engagement with content, whether it be ONET, or whether it be OTrim, or whether it be the one and only OTracker, which is coming real soon to a theater near you. So you'll see likes, you'll see comments, you'll see shares and clicks. Well, content that receives more engagement is often prioritized.
That's right.
I didn't say that right.
Well, so the more that people engage with your post or your comment, you get rewarded. The algorithm will play in your favor. So that's why when you look at social media and you say, how the heck does this person's post get so many likes and comments? It's because the algorithm is favoring that particular post. And we can all get there, and we're going to learn how.
All righty dighty. How about relevance? Ooh, it's good to be relevant.
Yes.
Algorithms analyze the relevance of content to a user based on past behavior. So he or she is able to look into the background of what's gone on in the past.
That's right. For example, if you're on YouTube, just as an example, right, or on Facebook or on any social media platform, they know the algorithm knows what you like, what you don't like, what content you've interacted with. They look at your past behavior, and then the algorithm determines what they are going to show you, what content you will see. And it's going to be so that the content you see is supposed to be in line with what you are interested in. That's the way it's designed.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So we talked about relevance, did we not?
Yes.
Now let's talk about timeliness. Ooh, not cleanliness, timeliness, being timely. New and fresh content is often given a priority. So if you got something brand new, bring it, because the recency of a post can impact the visibility its users then get.
Yeah, that makes sense. So this is why it's important that you use fresh content and that you're consistent. You want to do posting or commenting on a daily basis. Consistency is the name of the game.
And what does
And
that do for you with the algorithm?
it boosts your algorithm, so more people will see what you are saying, basically, and that's the whole idea. You want people to see what you've said, right? So the recency is important. If you have old content, algorithm's not going to be thrilled with you. If you have new content, then the algorithm will like you and make your content visible to more users.
Well, all righty. Thank you very much for that, Miss Nakamoto. And user behavior. Ooh, how are you users behaving out there? Well, the platforms track how users interact with different types of content. If a user frequently engages with a certain type of post, the algorithm knows that, and the algorithm is more likely to show a group of
And
similar
you've
content.
probably seen that where when, let's say, like for me, I love animals, dogs and cats and creatures in general. So when I see content about animals, like how an animal is adopted or saved from its really bad situation, I gravitate to that. So guess what I see a lot of on my feed in all these social media platforms? I see animal stories or documentaries and things like that, which makes sense.
Sure does. I agree with that 100%. Now, you can personalize these algorithms. Well, how in the world are you going to do that? Well, algorithms aim to create a personalized experience for each user. And how do they do that? They consider facts like location, language, and the user's social networking. All easy peasy, all done for you. Then there's content type. Text, images, and videos are treated differently.
Are you here?
I'm there, and they're treated differently, considering the facts like location, and we've all heard location, location, location. Well, it works for the algorithms too, and that's whether it be a language or the user's social networking, social platform. All right. Content type. We've got text, images, and videos, and they're treated differently on the algorithm. So depending on how you want to hop on board on a webinar or a chat like this one, think about it for a couple of minutes and then make your selection. It's good stuff. The images are gorgeous. And speaking of images, quality signals platforms use quality signals to analyze and assess the overall quality of the content. Ooh, doggies. So that makes a rather innocent bit of information maybe a little more important. So it's included here. Here are some of the factors, such as completeness, authenticity, and the absence of poor net content.
Of spam. And the absence of spam.
The absence of spam. We love the absence of
So in
spam,
other
along
words,
with the Brussels sprouts.
so the algorithm is looking for quality content, right? So if you are thoughtful in what you post and your information is authentic rather than spammy, then the algorithm will play in your favor. So it's important that you think about the quality of what you're posting, not just quantity, not just thoughtless post after post. Make sure there's quality in the content. That's very, very important.
All righty. And make sure it's complete, authentic, as Lynn said, and with the absence of spam.
Correct.
We don't want no spam.
That is right.
All right. Well, that was an abbreviated form of our presentation tonight.
Yes, and we do see that we have still about 30 of you there in outside of OConnect. You're in Facebook, Instagram. No, not Instagram. Facebook, LinkedIn, etc., and YouTube. So we see a lot of friendly folk. Juanita Slack is there. I see Chandan Majumdar, Levi Mamabolo. All these are familiar faces. We see David Lavelle. We got, I'm just going to glance, Levi Mamabolo, I said, right? And we got Tarak Barman. These are all familiar folks to us.
But beginning tomorrow night, and we started it today on Straight Talk, we won't be mentioning names. We'll just be scrolling and highlighting. Well,
That's
you'll
right.
still get to see your highlighted either comment or your howdy to people. So
And we
it's
got-
going to speed things up
Oh,
for
yeah.
us and for you.
So I see Tai Young, we got Dan Majumdar. These are all Richard Lamott, all friendly faces, been with us for a long time. So we do encourage you guys to come on over to OConnect. The link is there in the YouTube live chat. Michael Chatta posted it. So we would love to have you come on over. We've got 54 of us here in OConnect, but we should have, if you all came over, we'd have 80 something of you.
All righty. Well, that takes care of the presentation. It's just about time to go to community time. Now, we're going to give you a 3, 2, 1 in just 1 minute or so, and we'll head on over to community time. Now, community time is real easy. Lynn will highlight the button that has the Victrola or has the speaker coming out of the little man's ear, and you'll see the same thing on your screen.
Yeah.
Yours will be at the bottom center, and hers is at the top. So that's how that'll go. Once we finish up with community time, or maybe even during community time, we'll tell you a little bit more about why we're doing the new RobLynnLive show. So you want to go ahead and start bringing people over? You've got to, in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go to Connect exclusively. Yeah.
Thank you so much. See you on OConnect.
All right, and all righty then. I want to know, do you RobLynn Live?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody says yes.
All right, they must be RobLynnLive and make some RobLynnLivers. There's 56 of us here.
Oh,
Not
pretty good.
too shabby for a, almost said Friday night. Probably should call it Tuesday night.
Yeah.
All right,
Tuesday
all right,
night.
all right.
And don't forget, you guys, tomorrow is our roundtable Q&A.
Roundtable Q&A. All right, so in 3, in 2, in 1, let's go to Connect. I think we already did it, but let's do it again.
We did it.
All right, so here we are. We're on OConnect exclusively, and we're up to 55, 56 of you fine folk. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Don't you worry. So we've gotten this all done in, let's see, what's the famous time zone? 46 minutes, which is our normal. So by not saying the hellos and not doing the Ollie contest, we'll be on OConnect quicker, faster, and with a lot more content to throw at you.
Yeah,
so
it'll be like,
it'll be fun.
Way faster.
Streamlined, if it is the word, streamlined.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we placed in the comment section. Let me see, is that the comment section? Yeah, in the oh wait, that's the live chat. I think we stopped. Let me look real fast. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me put in the comment section the link. Oh wait, did Michael Chatter do that already? Yeah. Michael Chata.
Of course he did.
He's so efficient. Wow.
He is our guy. He
Thank-
and Chris. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
fellas.
He put it in the chat comments. So if you need, if somebody asks you about the link, they can get it from the comments of the YouTube recording.
All right, that's easy and peasy for sure.
Okay.
All right, so now we're on OConnect and we're ready to go to community time, are we not?
That's right. So just imagine if we didn't do the Where is Ollie? Oh, we got to show the original image first. Remember?
I do remember.
So we'll do
I
that first,
remember
but
when.
it will cut about 15 to 20 minutes off of our show by not doing the Where is Ollie contest. So it would have been more like 8:30 at this point, you know, and then we would go straight to community time at 8:30. So I think that's going to work out just fine. That'd be really good.
I'm listening.
Okay, so let me go ahead and show the image. And this is the original.
This is the original image. Take a look at this, kids. Wow.
And I'm doing the full screen so that you can see the full thing. Move us out of the way.
All right.
So
Sure.
hopefully you guys can see that, but isn't it gorgeous? Wow, look at the colors and all of that. And the reason why we don't use the original image because it's like copyrighted and we want to respect the artist's copyright. This particular one didn't have a copyright statement on the image, so Charmaine felt it was okay to show it. Okay, so this is the image and just enjoy the beauty of it. And what Charmaine was doing for us is editing or adding to altering the original image by adding more images so it became a quote unquote visual. So she did a lot of work for us to produce those.
That she did, and we
visuals.
appreciate it very much.
And we
Charmaine.
really appreciate Charmaine to no end, really. Thank you so much.
We do, and hopefully with our streamlined process, things will go very smoothly starting tomorrow afternoon and
I
tomorrow
think people
night.
will like the faster paced show. I think that's what all people want. They want to get things moving fast. And this is what John Barilla has always recommended to us from day one, is to have a very tight and fast-paced show and don't linger, you know, you no need to linger.
All right, no lingering. All right,
All
now.
right, see, look, Tai Young came on over.
Hi, Young. All right.
Thanks for
Good
jumping
stuff,
on
Ty.
over.
Welcome back, brother.
Yeah,
According to Chris.
so glad you're with us. And who else jumped over? There's a lot of people that we hope will come on over. All right, and here's Ilyasu. He jumped on over to OConnect
All right.
as well. Thank you so much. Yes, Nels is very picturesque. Yes. All right, so we're going to go right ahead and hop into community time. The topic tonight is social media algorithms. So, what is your favorite social media platform, or what are your favorites? Hopefully, one of your favorites is ONET. You know, it is new.
Oh, yes, indeedy doody.
It's a new kid on the block, and it does take time to get established. But when we interact through ONET, we help ourselves. We help because we all who are ONPASSIVians want to uplift ONET so that it becomes well known in the internet space. So the more we post in ONET, the more we comment on posts in ONET, the more we do our clubs there, podcasts,
Algorithms.
yeah, so each and every one of us can do our part to make ONET well known, in the internet space. I know we're all used to posting on the other platforms, but if you make it a point to also post in ONET, that will make a big difference for every one of us. Okay, so we're going to now start the community time. We're going to enable the speaker request functionality, which I have. Once I do that, you will see a new button on your panel on the very bottom. It's going to be a icon of a person with like waves around him. That is a button that you press, and that tells us that you want to be on the community time panel.
All right, so let's see some folks coming on down tonight. Yeah, buddy. All right.
Let us see how fast you can come in and how fast this functionality works for
It
us.
started out at 4 or 5 seconds, went to 6, and now it's down to 2.
It's really fast now. So
Yep.
you will now see it, and we already have a request by JJB Tinman, who is John Barilla, the composer and performer of our theme song. Thank you. Here comes Mel, who is on
Mel.
our panel every night, and she is a helper for our Ollie Boy contest. Thank you for all you do, Mel. And now we have Diane Michaud, and we're happy she's been coming to our panel recently on a regular basis. Welcome, Diane. And Greg Hill, we thank Greg for the love he shows all of the panelists and all of the people in our show. And thank you for creating lovely gifts for us. We appreciate you so much. And we also want to say hi to Carmela. I'm going to go on the group view, the gallery view in a second, but I want everybody to listen to me thanking individuals for what they have done. Carmela, a regular with us, she's also on the Q&A panel. Greg as well, John Barilla as well. And we have Dawn Swihart. She's here. She's usually here with her husband, Don, who we call DL. She always gives us helpful hints. She is a holistic health coach, and she gives us hints on a regular basis on what to do to enhance your health. So thank you very much. We also have now a request from Tai Young.
Tai Young, coming to the panel, the jokester.
I have a feeling this is Tai Young's first time on the panel. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm going to not correct you because you're right.
Yeah. And
doggy, Tai Young.
We also have Chris Tiazan coming on to the panel as well. So coming down, let me change the ticker. I forgot to change the ticker.
No worries.
There is a ticker that says
all new.
How to come to the panel. So read that if you forget. To be a panelist, all you do is click the speaker request icon. Thank you to Michael Chatham because he created this message for us with beautiful emojis. We appreciate you. Now we're going to go to the gallery view so you can see who is on the panel right now.
All right.
Woo-hoo! There they are.
That sounded like a...
Hi, everybody.
That was kind of like a mini Ric Flair.
Oh, was it?
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Not tonight. All right. So it looks like the gang is starting to roll on in. That's beautiful. A good thing. We appreciate that. And panel, we hope you're going to like the new format. We think Mr. Barilla will because we're streamlining. We'll get in and out in probably an hour to an hour and a half. And we'll still get the value done. So you won't have to listen to so much of me yak, 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 yak. So
fast pace is good. People like fast
and it's going to be fast paced. We're going to hit you with just about everything but the kitchen sink. The topics are going to still be rolling. We're going to have topics. We're still going to have everything but the Ollie Boy contest. And yes, we know that's disappointing some of you, but for the majority, I think you wanted streamlined. You wanted fast. We're going to be fast, faster than a speeding bullet. Capable of, what is that? Superman. Capable of hopping over a building. I don't know. Something like that. Oh, my goodness. I'm sure some of you older gentlemen and ladies probably remember Superman. Obviously, yeah. Okay, let's see. Anybody else come to the panel? Are we ready to start talking to the panel?
Yes, we are.
All right there. Schwartzy, come on down. I think Carmela is first. Go ahead, Carmela. What do you want?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm so happy to be here every night.
Aww.
But tonight I will have to leave you soon because I have to get up early in the morning. I'm going to see Nofar Nissim. She's a young woman in ONPASSIVE, and she's in bed. And she is after accident. She can't move. And I will do a video and I will bring it to you to see what a woman that can't move even the hands can do with the technology, and how she being in passive and she can like and subscribe and do everything. It's incredible. So tomorrow I'm going to visit her. And I will show you what's a person like this can do.
Okay, I think we.
So it's very, very, very interesting.
Carmela, I think we've saw.
So thank you for let me speak.
Oh, I was gonna say, Carmela, I think we saw Ileana had her on.
Ilana have somebody die in her family.
Ilanit
Lebanon.
Yeah, so I'm trying. Carmela, I'm trying to explain to you that Ilanit hosted a webinar in which she featured this young woman who spoke. She spoke to on that webinar. It's a beautiful webinar, very touching. So we would be happy to for you to show what she does and how she lives her life and all that. She's very inspirational woman. So thank you, Carmela.
So I'm going to visit her tomorrow morning with Yosef Bashari and Hannah Crispin and Shai Zamir. We are all going to visit her. We want her to feel that we are a family and we support her.
That's wonderful.
That's why we are family.
Is she
there,
far
Carmela.
away from where you live or close to you, Carmela?
She's about a half an hour away from here.
Oh, alrighty. All right. Well, we look forward to seeing that. Thank you.
Okay, I will bring it to the
Oh,
next time.
wonderful.
All right,
Thank
good
you,
stuff.
thank
Good
you,
stuff.
thank you.
Appreciate that. All right, yeah, you're doing it to me again, aren't you, gang? Okay, you're gonna make me pick and choose. Don't make me do
I
it.
just say, anybody want to speak? Raise your
Okay.
hand or
With the new
or
format, we say in a nice way. Would anyone else like to join us in speech?
Okay.
Mel,
Mel.
bring it, woman.
The mic and the camera are too fast for me, eh?
You're fine.
Oh my goodness. Good night, everyone. As far as social media algorithms, you're asking what are the best ones we like, social media platform or
Yes.
medium, whatever they call it. Well, right now I'm loving ONET for sure because I love to create clubs. Although sometimes I forget myself because I'm on the live. And there are times that I want to stop by after the live and go on there, but the time, I think it's time for bedtime right after your live, Lynn and Rob. But I love ONET. That's the one this is the go-to one right now, the new one. But I also love YouTube because I'm a fan now because I wasn't able to do YouTube videos, but now I'm in. So it gives me that boost and it makes me want to do more. Then LinkedIn, it's where all the professionals meet. So working for my job, I went on there and then I got so many people who are sending invitation. It's like professional. I love LinkedIn. You know, there's lots of them. And YouTube, Facebook, I can't forget. That was my very first go-to because that's where I have all my family, friends from home, back in the Caribbean. I can meet up and, chat. So this is one of those I will not forget. So there, I'm almost on every platform, almost. And I don't WhatsApp and Messenger and those they're platforms too, right? So we are there all the time. RobLynnLive chat and my own personal platform. So yeah. So social media algorithm, the future is going that way anyhow. The future is already on social media. Almost everybody. Your nenen, back home they say nenen, but godmother, godfather, everybody is on there. So why not?
Why not is right. And let's see, where are we going next?
Does anybody want to speak? Raise your hand.
Does anybody want to speak, or is it time to go to John Barilla for a song?
It's pretty quick because all you got to, I mean, you don't really have to think too hard. What's your favorite social media platform? Personally, what's, no right or wrong, right? It's your opinion. Oh, how nice. Diane has her hand raised. Awesome. Come on down, Diane. Speak to us.
All right, Diane. Bring it.
Here's the voice. Yes, Diane. Yeah. I'm not a social media person, but because of the lifestyle that we live now, we have to get out there. And I like Facebook for the family interaction, and I have a huge family, so I get to follow what's happening with everybody a little bit more there. But it's very time consuming to be on all those social platforms. So yeah, I'm on LinkedIn and Facebook, and that's pretty much it.
So
And
won't it be nice? Won't it be nice, if I may, to be on one social platform, that being ONET, because you can get
exactly.
anything that you want on Ashmafara's ONET platform.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm starting to build the information on that. I have a couple of clubs that I've started, and I'm very diversified. So for me, it's kind of difficult to decide what the algorithm is going to feed, because one day I can be in the garden and like everything about gardening, and the next day I'm in the kitchen cooking, and so yeah, the algorithm is very busy with following me around.
All right, good stuff. Thank you. Appreciate your. Hey, we appreciate seeing and hearing you. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Hey,
Thank you.
it's our pleasure. Now we were either going to Hillsville or we're going to Swihartville. Where are we going first? We going to? All right, let's visit with the Swihart. Oh no, it's the McConaughey Swihart household. Come on.
Good evening to all. I just wanted to, as far as social networks go, obviously ONET is preferable. Then I have gab.com, and I go to getter.com, Gettr, getter.com. But Gab is my favorite, actually, because it's very similar to Facebook, very similar. But as far as social media goes, there's algorithms that using to generate leads, for example, fulfill your content out on the web. Let's see what else. There's another one here. You want to engage with your customers, obviously. That's number one as well. But I just, as far as the social media goes, I'm learning actually ONET. It's a lot in there actually. So, but Gab and Getter are my two favorites as far as social media goes.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is Getter of the conservative variety, perhaps?
It is actually very much so, although not completely. So there's a mixture of flavor there, so to speak. But yeah, it kind of leans conservative. Exactly.
All right. Dawn, did you want to hop on board at the moment, or are you coming back in a little bit?
Well, I think I use Facebook a lot, but that's how I stay in contact with family, with my daughter-in-laws, especially my son who's in Texas. I can keep up with the grandkids, and then my son that's in Michigan yet. My daughters don't really get on social media, so I just have to talk to them on the phone. But and plus I have a lot of family that gets on Facebook too, back in Michigan. But I don't know. All of this is I'm not a computer person, and Don has pretty much introduced it to me. And I have done a couple of videos a few years ago where I taught how to make kombucha, your homemade kombucha, and a few other things, but I haven't really done an awful lot. This has really opened me up to the world on passive. So, I mean, it's really been good for me because I'm learning a lot. And, but that's pretty much my experience of social media. And that's about all, I guess.
Well, while we're talking social, last night I went to the physician's desk reference, and all of you were here last night with the exception of Ty. So I'll let him in on it too. Pedro Jose Estrada Saladas had asked something about grapefruit and grapefruit juice, what the effect is with medicines. There are over 200 medicines that if you take those, if you drink grapefruit juice or eat grapefruit, will have an adverse effect.
Wow.
That's amazing to me. That's a lot of different medicines. Some of them I can't even pronounce. But included in that, believe it or not, is baby aspirin. So I don't know if you take the baby aspirin variety DL or if you take the full blown aspirin.
Baby aspirin.
Baby aspirin. Well, don't be mixing that with grapefruit juice. Don't let her put you on grapefruit juice.
No.
Don't do it.
No.
Anyway, there's an adverse effect.
Yeah, it's very acidic. That's for sure. Grapefruit is. It's
right, and the acidicism, if that's even a word, has got something to do with what happens with the interactions with the medications.
Right. And I had sent him a message last night too to let him know I'm not a doctor and I really don't know the chemical balances with foods and medicine. So,
well, the physician's desk reference was very, very specific, and it was 3 pages worth in small print that I had to squint and use a magnifying glass to read. But I got an education on grapefruit juice, and the same for orange juice, believe it or not.
That's right.
Not as many medications, but because of the acidity, see, I got it right that time, it can be a problem.
Yeah.
And it was up to and including death with grapefruit. So, word to the wise, ask your doctor. None of us here that I know are doctors. They drink water. That's right.
Just stick with water. Keep pushing the water.
Yeah.
About the best thing you could drink.
Yeah.
Yep. You can't beat that.
Yeah.
That's right.
I agree with that.
So let's go, if we may, let's go over to Greg Hill, and then we'll go to Ty. Go ahead, Greg. Bring it.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
First, let me say sorry to everybody that I had to suddenly go last night. It was 7:30 or something, but I got a phone call. It was work, and I'm sorry, but I couldn't hear John Barillo sing, which I wanted to do, and I heard he did 2 songs, and I didn't catch that, and I didn't have a time to see any replay or anything. So sorry. I just want you to know that I really enjoy being here and being able to enjoy everybody who's here, Carmela and Mel and the Schweiharts and everybody, Chris as well. And I don't know much about Diane yet, but I will in the future, I'm sure. And so tonight we were talking a little bit about social media algorithms. And so I thought, well, what the heck? And I went to Google search and I searched, why is it called algorithm? And so when I searched that, and Lynn, you're pretty fast. So search, why is it called algorithm? Because there's a name on there I cannot pronounce correctly and I would mess it up big time. But you have a gift. You have a real gift, and that is to be able to pronounce these Mohammed names. I cannot do it. So if you want to read that, and you can read it out loud to somebody, why it's called algorithm was kind of interesting to me. Now, as far as social media stuff, I'm not really a Facebook person. I do use it as a tool for connection to my family, and also for quick connection as far as messaging and a few things, because it does have a very good service for messaging, and you can do that fairly fast for people around the world that I know. And I like that tool. I'm hoping that we'll come up with a tool like that as well through ONPASSIVE, and which I'm sure we will, if we haven't already, that I don't know about, and that's very possible. But the social media side of my choice is, and the reason I don't use Facebook is because my data is collected, and that's the only reason I don't use it. They don't need my data. I'm not being paid for it, so why should I give what I got to somebody else who's just going to sell my name and my data? So anyway, at this point, I like LinkedIn. I've been on LinkedIn for about 3.5 years, maybe 4 years, and there's a lot of professionals, like was said, and I enjoyed the professional attitude that people have and the people that are very courteous on there. I didn't know that you were on there, Mel, and I would like to connect with you there if I can, and anybody else who is there, because it's just nice to do that. And I try to support those who are on on LinkedIn. And Chris has started to go on LinkedIn quite a bit more, so it's great to be able to connect with him there. I like connecting mostly on passive stuff, and in the future, we just can't stay all on passive, but on passive we'll probably own it all, which is great as far as I'm concerned. So for now, I just wanted to say that's kind of the things that I do, and that was about it. I don't know nothing about algorithms.
It's okay.
I wish if I did, I would be more techie. I know that my other people that I work with know all about that kind of stuff, and I don't.
All right.
Thank you. And also, I want to invite everyone to put your LinkedIn profiles, the LinkedIn profile link into our RobLynnLive chat and Messenger, because I do believe that we want to engage within LinkedIn. It's a very professional platform. It attracts a lot of professionals, and I think that would be cool for us to do. So Mel, for example, I didn't know you're on LinkedIn. I would love to support your posts. Everybody here, everybody in this webinar, I will support your posts on LinkedIn. I will give it a like or a heart and make a comment. For example, there's many ways that we can help each other and in turn help the company as well. Okay, so let's feel free to put our LinkedIn profile links into the RobLynnLive Messenger chat. Feel free to do that, and put a heart if you like that profile link and you actually have it now on LinkedIn. Put a heart or a thumbs up, then we'll know that you hooked up with that person. All right.
And
Thank
it's
you.
good for the algorithm too, Greg.
Well, hey, Muhammad Nazal is on there, and he said some really nice things to me after making comments on there, and that's kind of like a payback just for all the time I'm on there. He said some nice things to me.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. And he's a decent guy. All right.
He is a
Let's
decent
go
guy.
to, if we can, let's go to Ty Young. Jokester, bring it. Unmute, sir. Go ahead.
If you're speaking, we don't hear you. You are unmuted, but there's no sound from you yet.
Ty Young, if you can hear us, unmute, and you have unmuted, see if you can speak, please, sir.
I think he's probably speaking now.
Okay. Maybe a setting on your computer or your phone. Go to your settings and take a peek or refresh. That always works. So not always, but most of the time it works.
Yeah.
So, and in the meantime, let's go back to where are we going? We're going to Mel.
Who is next? There's 4. It's hard to keep track of the order of the hands raised. We got John, Mel, Carmilla, and Don. So who was first? Just wait. We'll call you.
I think John was first, then Camilla, then myself.
All right. Please speak to us, John.
John Barilla.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. About algorithms, recently, and like very recently, MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, downgraded Google's algorithms in their search system. And I think one of the reasons for that, and I don't know, what do I know, but I'm saying I've always had a thing about algorithms in that they are assumptive, or they make assumptions that are often not terrible, but they aren't accurate to the person that, for example, if you go on, Amazon or Prime or somewhere to shop, or if you're on YouTube and you watch various videos for one reason or another, not always correctly or for an intention, but maybe just something out of the blue that you click on. Well, what happens is the algorithms assume that that's something that they would recommend for you. Because look, that's what they do, and this is what we should offer to them. And in shopping, that can be something that you happen to click on a couple of things you really didn't care about it. In fact, when you encountered it, it was like, but then you start getting things that are, hey, this would be for you. Or if you're on YouTube, it's like, you would probably want to watch this video, and they start listing them in your videos after you've watched something. And you look through the list of stuff and you go, well, I happen to watch that one weird thing, but that doesn't mean I want 20 of them suggested to me over here. So that's a criticism I would make of algorithms. And apparently MIT picked up on Google's that kind of information has gotten them downgraded a bit, apparently. So I would bring that up because that's about that's what I know the most about algorithms is they're not always, I wouldn't say inaccurate, but assumptions are made that are not necessarily the right direction to go for somebody as a suggestion. So I don't know how that would apply to a lot of other social networks and such. But as far as social networks go, I'm on a lot of social networks, some that I can't even remember right now that I signed up for. And if I would happen to go, oh, yeah. Some I don't remember the names of, to be honest with you. But I don't go there, so what's the difference? But for example, the reason I use Facebook more than others, and I use LinkedIn a lot also. I do like LinkedIn for the professional reasons that folks are saying. First, I'll say LinkedIn. LinkedIn, I have like business connections from when I did the commercial, the MLMs and the affiliate marketing and all that. So there's a whole lot of people that I've hooked up to in kind of that vein. But in my show business and actors and directors and casting people and producers, and that's been very good for that. LinkedIn, once you start hitting the people in your profession or what you're most interested in, you start to follow, they start to follow you. That's a valuable thing because then you start to see the kinds of posts that you're really relating to because it's in what you're most interested in your business. And for Facebook, the reason I like Facebook or would say I defend Facebook a lot when other people just totally trash it is the place that is the most easy to keep and to communicate with people in your life from the past, your family, people you went to school with. That does not happen on most other social media to the degree that it can happen on Facebook because a lot of folks that use Facebook, like a couple of people have mentioned here, I don't do social media much, but they're on Facebook. See, that's the thing. So that, for example, my family, they're on Instagram and Facebook. That's about it. Now, I also use Twitter. But again, Twitter is not one of those that you make not much personal contact in the people you follow or you read the various things that you want to see. But in Facebook, I do like the fact that I can talk to my sisters. I can talk to people I went to high school with. I can talk to people I went to college and studied theater with, all that kind of thing. That's what's good about Facebook. No matter what else is wrong with it, that's the good thing about it is the communication level. There are plenty of things wrong with it. I won't go into that. Yeah, you're right. I agree with people. So that's about it for me with the social networks and everything. And again, I do like to use LinkedIn a lot, especially lately. And that's about it, I guess. And, I have my little criticisms with algorithms, as I've just let you know. So that's about it. So whenever you want me to sing, I'll be ready to sing.
Thank you. I like your feedback about the algorithms. They're not always perfect and they're not always ideal in how they work. And that's why sometimes we get irritated when we see certain content and say, just because I clicked on this one video or a post doesn't mean I want to see it all day and all night, right? So that happens where they just overkill and show you too much of that particular thing. I see that algorithms tend to do that. So yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Like me, I'll click on things, I'll look at things that later I'm not interested, right? But that's the thing. Once you do it, you start seeing that and you go, oh boy,
Yeah, and because I know that, even if I see a post that's kind of has my interest, I'm like, I don't want to click on it because then I'll see it all the time, that type of post, and I don't want to. So I just skip it. But I understand where you're coming from. All right, we got Mel and Carmela and Don. Who's next? Just unmute whoever was next. You guys know the order probably better than us. Whoever it is. Mel, Carmela, or Don, whoever was next.
So Carmela, you're not ready.
Is it Carmela was next? Okay.
You look so serious.
I wanted to say that I'm in LinkedIn. I'm LinkedIn, but I don't know how to use it so much. So I have to learn a little bit more than in LinkedIn. And I do comments, but I really need to learn more. If Chris will make us a school in his classroom, I will be very happy for that.
All right.
And I wanted to say I saw Chris today with a background of the show, and it's beautiful. How he did that? I like it.
All right. I'm sure
And
he'll answer us.
now he's not here with that, but in the beginning I saw the background of Chris. It was the show and the sing, and it was beautiful. I took a picture of it and I put it in Facebook to everyone to mention that. And I want to say thank you for the lovely information here. And I mention again, I will close the camera and I will listen to you, but I won't be here. So
Okay.
thank you.
Before you go, Carmela, we'll take a picture while you're here, okay? So you can be in the
Okay.
picture. And as far as the LinkedIn, you know, one suggestion I have is go to YouTube and put in the search thing how to use LinkedIn or LinkedIn for beginners, and it will show you a lot. There's a lot of training there on YouTube, as well
Okay,
as
thank you for the comment.
I'm sure Chris can also do a special training as well. Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So we are going to go ahead. I do see. Oops, Don, can you raise your hand again? I clicked you instead of Carmela to lower the hand. Okay, thanks. So we know we got Carmela and no, we got Melanie and Don next. But let's take a quick. Wait, I'm going to bring someone in. Latoya's coming in. Let's wait for Latoya. Let her come in first. Here she is. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a group picture. If you don't mind, Carmela, I'll mute you. There's some background sounds. All right. Thank you, everybody. We're going to do a group picture. We recommend that it be an active picture, moving around. I mean, some kind of gesture or a sign or something like that. Show a lot of expression on your face. That's ideal. So we're going to do that right now. And we're going to count to 3, 2, 1, and I'll take the snapshot. So again, here we go. 3, 2, 1, now. All right. Did we get it all?
Oh, yeah.
Well, no. People weren't ready. I see people were like quiet, so I think they missed that.
Ah.
We'll try again. 3, 2, 1, now. I think that's going to be better. Yeah, much better. But I hope I had the setting correct, though. No, I did it wrong. Sorry. Sorry. One more time.
3 strikes and you're out. This is baseball.
I have to enlarge the screen. I have to turn the toggle to the left side. I'm so sorry I screwed up. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, now. Okay. Thanks for your patience. I had the settings incorrect. Looks nice, huh?
That's a nice picture.
Okay, let me give
Third time was certainly a charm.
Oh, sorry it had to be 3 times. Let me save and let me post in our messenger group. Thanks, okay. Carmela. We let you go, Carmela.
Yeah, before we go, which will be in just a little bit, we want to get everybody's opinion on the shortened version, which starts tomorrow night. And we think it'll be a good thing because we've all got things to do. And we value your time more than we value our own. And that's why we're shortening it up a little bit. Ollie's had his contest for about a little over a year. So he's ready to head for the showers too. So we'll go from there. We'll talk about it a little more before we go bye-bye tonight. So where are we going next? We going to...
we got
Don.
It was either Mel or Don that were first.
No, it's Mel.
Oh, okay, Mel. She raised her hand.
Go ahead, Mel.
Go, Mel.
Thank you. I don't know. I'm laughing, but anyhow, I'm gonna miss Ollie. Trust me, the contest. But I know he's there. He's there with us. I just love traveling with him. But anyhow, it's okay. I understand. Yeah, I'll go back to Facebook because on Facebook, I mean, it's even more restricted now, I noticed. And algorithm, they're watching everything you do. And if you bring anything that's controversial, they will take you out of there. My friend has been taken off Facebook many times, kicked out, and she went back. Anyhow, on Facebook, I can follow if a loved one has passed, a friend, and I'm not able to be there, I can watch the funeral on Facebook. So I'm thankful for that. I can follow through. On Facebook, I can get connected to Messenger. On Facebook, I can get connected to WhatsApp because they're all the Facebook ends, right? And on Facebook, WhatsApp, I can pray because I used to be on a prayer group. You know, so I'm thankful that we had that platform to pray every night. It was at 8 o'clock. So since you all started, I cut them off, kind of. That doesn't mean I don't pray still, but I cut them off because I used to bring my own part. We had to prepare stuff. Each time, every week, we had a different turn and would explain that part of the gospel, we'd sing, and it was fun. But so I have to be thankful for Facebook. I used to advertise a lot on Facebook, like paid advertisement. And there's a community that would show you how. So it's the algorithm is not bad. It's not too bad. And then because of ONPASSIVE, I'm here now, as I mentioned. So I am thankful for having started off on Facebook, then to LinkedIn, and then to YouTube, Instagram, not much Instagram, and the blue one, the Bluebird, the X, don't care about it, but yes. But so far, so good. And Google, I have to say, algorithm on Google is kind of like John was saying, so many pop-ups, so many different things that they, like it or not, they would just place it in front of your face, right? On Google. But then I find an interesting part on Google where I am a community guide and I have like 30,000 people following me. I wish I could take them over to what I'm doing in ONPASSIVE, but I don't know how. I've advertised my link there and I got the likes, but I don't think they're following me to ONPASSIVE. I wish that would happen.
If
Yes.
I may make a suggestion, tune in to the next or one of the OES Asia Pacific trainings. And that would be a good question for Sifu Francis or Michelle or even Christy, or not even, but, and Chris Tiazone. So those are three people that are tuned into things like that. And I think you'll get the answer you're looking for from them.
Okay. Yeah, I woke up one day and I'm seeing, wow, Mel, and that's exactly what they said. You have made 30,000 viewers followed you. Because I'm just advertising for all these different places around, and yeah, when I least expect it, that's what I'm seeing. So, but I wish you would just follow me through to ONPASSIVE. But thank you, Rob. Thank you.
Okie dokie. Let's go to McConaughey and Swihart, please.
Yeah, I just want to make one correction there, Rob. I was working for a tax negotiation service a few years back, and I do have a LinkedIn account. I haven't used it in a while, but I still have it active. So that's maybe something I can look at again. It's certainly active at the moment, but I haven't used it in a while. Also to Greg Hill, you left last night before I could tell you this, Greg, but when I was flying overseas in the military to the Far East there, I flew out of SeaTac right there at Seattle Airport. Mm-hmm. And you was talking about how long it may take to go over there. I could tell you how long. It takes 12 hours nonstop. Yeah. And it's a nice long flight. So I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. Yeah. I tried to catch you before you left last night, but
yeah, I've been to Japan many times.
Oh, have you? Okay.
It's 11 hours. That depends on which way you're coming. When you're coming back, it's shorter because of the jet stream.
Exactly.
It's a shorter trip back. Yeah, but 11. I was just saying that 11 hours kills me in the plane. That's enough.
All right.
Thanks. Appreciate you. Thanks, Rob.
Our pleasure. Our pleasure. Thank you. And I think it's time we go over to Miss Latoya. Let's go. Let's go, Miss Francis.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. So, yeah, I'm coming here to give a shout out to LinkedIn. I use LinkedIn basically as a professional resume because you can fill out your bio and there's so many different options that you can use and keywords to describe yourself in your own profession. So professionally, I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I've been that for a couple decades. And I've worked in a lot of different industries. And so now I'm switching over to focus more on passive and IT and online things. But the LinkedIn is still great if you have a profession. So any one of us can be on there. And when you have social media in general, one of the things that helps you be as successful as possible is to get familiar with the different brands that are on social media. So we're thinking about ourselves individually and our own families and the people that we work with and the people in our immediate circle, but also keep in mind that there are huge brands on every social media platform that's out there and available. If you go to a brand's website, just like ONPASSIVE and every other brand, hopefully, they have links to their social media from their official websites. So you go directly there. So that's how I got more involved in LinkedIn, other than just having my own bio and my resume kind of in history, work history there. I would be reading an article on the ONPASSIVE blog, and they say you wouldn't share it. And it's literally a click of a button, and you can share it, and you can either just share it and just post it as is, or you can add your own little comments. And I add a little caption or a highlight just to let people know, or headline is what it's called, to let people know what the article's about. And it always comes with these beautiful, beautiful, I say, but eye-catching graphics, videos, and things like that. So that's how I got back into LinkedIn. And, Facebook has got, I heard the other day, maybe it was today, it's got 1 billion people on there. It's been around for a long time. So there's always going to be shenanigans pulled when there's a lot of people. But the good news is that it's really a good place for businesses and brands too. And I follow all kinds of brands. I follow celebrities. I follow sports. I follow things that come along with being a supercar fan. I've been a supercar fan for a long, long time. I mean, I come from moonshining region. So, we know all about fast cars, right? So anything that comes across my algorithm on Facebook, for example, that has anything to do with supercars or supercars Imageless, I follow it. And what's been happening now is that I've been getting more high quality, what it's called, or high quality content, or high quality suggestions. So even if I click on something that's random, I have so many other professional brands and verified brands that I follow, and I like their things, and I do all the engagement. So I mostly see stuff that I'm interested in. Every once in a while, I see something that's like, where did that come from? So I want to give a shout out to Facebook too. It's one of the quickest and easiest ways to reach a bunch of people. I mean, we have 1.4 million, and ONPASSIVE, they have 1 billion, and if you're on there pretty, regularly, the algorithm will do you a favor. And those of us who've been on there a long time too. I mean, some of us have been on there since like they first came out, and that was like almost 20 years ago. So the algorithm also tracks your history too. So if you have been on there for 10 years and something pops up 10 years ago, and you go back to your post 10 years ago, you can make a comment and it'll resurface a comment from 10 years ago. Can you imagine what the algorithm will think about that? So, I mean, it's just these different little things, and it's good to use it as a leverage because it's there. Be safe. That's for definite. It's definitely for sure. And
right.
And I'm on everything. So yeah.
All right. Well, thanks.
Yep.
We appreciate you as always. And Pedro, I know you don't have your hand raised, but I did some research last night in the physician's desk reference. And if you're on any statins, like for cholesterol or aspirin, including baby aspirin, stay away from grapefruit juice or grapefruit. Not good for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. That's what I had my perception. It wasn't that I think any of the I bought a bag of those, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to give them away. It's okay. I know who can enjoy them, but appreciate the opportunity to be here. And I would say my favorite social platform for right now is YouTube and Facebook, because that's I am not I have never been on any social platform, but I've been able to contact family through those two. WhatsApp too. I have a whole group of relatives by the name Solaris that I was able to connect with through Facebook. So I appreciate that. But one thing that I appreciate is what John shared on the algorithm. The algorithm, that has happened to me. I have gotten content that was completely undesirable. And maybe if you steer at something that popped up there and stay there long enough, I think the algorithm assume that, oh, you're interested in this, and start sending you this stuff. You know, I thought it was something wrong with the social media platform that I was probably clicking on or whatever, but it's the algorithm. So I don't know how. I'm pretty sure that when we are on ONET, that is going to change, because we're going to engage in clean content, instructive content. And so that's when the algorithm processes that, it can feed back on whoever is looking at what we are posting on ONET. So that is going to make a big difference. And of course, I'm going to start contributing to that. I haven't done much, but I will, because of what John said, that the algorithm can feed back stuff that you look at. So thank you, Don, for your information today. I didn't research any yet. I will anyway, but thank you, Rob, for shedding light on. I want to be safe. I just didn't have any of that. It was a yeah, it was a bag of grapefruit that I had got. I leave the chance to someone else to share their thoughts on algorithm. I don't know much about it. I'm learning. The only thing I know is that when I looked up ONPASSIVE, if I proceed with a pound sign and I use all capitals on ONPASSIVE, I get all the videos, all the content, which is nice. But I've been using a lot of YouTube, because from there we get the link to go to come here to OConnect. So I'll let someone else allow.
All right. Well, thank you, Pedro. I think we're going to, if we met, all right, we'll go to Mel, and then we're going to go to John for a song. Go ahead, Mel.
Thank you. In ONPASSIVE also, there's ways you can make reels. Not ONPASSIVE. You see, my mind is on ONPASSIVE right now. Facebook. You can make reels from Facebook, and it's not hard to make. The algorithms are so great there that they have all these different little things. If you tweak them, you can just learn on your own. You don't need a tutorial. You just go into it and then follow the steps, and you can make it from there. Like, it's just easy. One day a friend, not a friend, but a person from ONPASSIVE reached out to me, and then I just said, go here, do this. This is what I do. And then she made one. Next day, she was showing off a beautiful reels that she made for somebody's birthday. And she was very happy, So there's so many things when it comes to the Facebook. I know ONPASSIVE will be the next more than Facebook, or the golden Facebook. But then with Facebook algorithm, it is great because there's so many different things you can follow through on, and it tracks what you're doing, and then it gives you ideas. So if you like me, I'm trying to be intuitive now and learning more of these little things that I can do. So I'm thankful still for now for Facebook.
All right.
And thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it. Let's go to Chris Tiazone, and then we're over to the one and only baritone himself. Go ahead, Chris. Mabuhay.
Mabuhay, everyone. My piece about social media algorithms. Be- uh, Way before joining ONPASSIVE, perhaps uh, rewind 15 years ago. I have negativities about social media. Bad experience. Then after uh, joining ONPASSIVE and learning from the OES classroom from Francis Tay and various tutors there, I come to learn there are good sides of social media and connecting with the right people. And of course, I've shifted my focus on using social media platforms uh, mainly on YouTube and learned how to navigate the intricacies. And of course, ONET, I'm loving it. And recently, learning how to do LinkedIn. Yeah, LinkedIn through Greg Hill. So yeah, it's, it's the connecting with the right people, and I realized it's it's there's a good side of using it the right way and the social media. So uh, yeah, experience wise, that's what I'd like to say. And of course, I'm used, as Carmela noticed about this uh, what I'm using. It's a third party app that is called XSplit VCam, which I noticed since last year, November, of third week of November, from a OConnect tech team member. Okay, so that's why I'm just testing it today. How long it would last in a webinar for only today. It's not recommended that you use because it requires a, a strong computer specs. And last November, when I beta tested this with Michelle Kamstra, an OAS classroom, just the both of us. Um, it requires a, a graphic interface. A stronger computer specs. So so I'm just testing it today, not to boast. Uh, my intention is to beta test just for today. So thank you very much. I like social media because of I have a community of ONPASSIVE in RobLynnLive. Thank you very much. Back to you, Rob.
All right, all right, all right. Good stuff there, Chris. Good stuff. Thank you, thank you. And that's Chris. And let's go to John Barilla for a song, please, John.
And everybody keep muted so that we can have the camera focus on John. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I just want to say too about Facebook. Lately they have been more often suggesting, like, you can have something to say about the ads or the kinds of things like that they show to you. They give you a choice to say, like, is this something that you want to, or is this something you don't want? You can make your own choices in those kind of things sometimes. And also, if they've done something, it often makes mistakes in these breaking of their community rules, things or whatever, when you get suspended or you can't. They're wrong quite often. And I've challenged it on several occasions and won. So I don't know, sometimes maybe people don't make the effort, but if you find something, you're going like, what did I do? Go ahead and tell them what you did not do or you don't think you did, and you'll be surprised. You can win. So I just wanted to say that. Also, I think LinkedIn's got something, not LinkedIn, Twitter, I think, has announced that they're going to have their own like messenger type. They've already got video on their chat, not chat, but in their message place. But I think they're trying to do more of a where you can just chat and video chat back and forth much more easily. I forget what they're calling it, but I just saw that was announced like today. But anyway, that's enough of that stuff. I just thought I'd bring that up. I wanted to mention about, how I was not too happy with when I sang the song off the top of my head last night. And I tried to explain one of the funny things I discovered, even after I told you folks about it, was that every day when I look for stuff to sing, and when I try to choose a style or a version of that song in karaoke, different arrangements might appeal to me, or might be more from my voice, or various things can make it why I would choose it. And I had one in case I was going to sing Autumn Leaves, but I chose something else for last night, and I hadn't really thought about Autumn Leaves that much. I thought, well, I'm considering it. So what I didn't realize, and I told you this yesterday, was that there was an Autumn Leaves 1 version of the Cara Fun karaoke site that I use, and Autumn Leaves 2. And I didn't realize that I had picked, I'm going to learn 1 because it's more my style. There was the 2, which is what I ended up using. And like I told you last night, it was like this fast jazz piano version, which is great. But I kind of knew that, but then forgot about it because I thought I had already closed it, put it aside. Somehow, because it was part of the Cara Fun, where I had my selection 1 style of Autumn Leaves, they replaced it. That could be like an algorithm thing or something, where later, by the time I clicked on it last night, I didn't realize, but it was selection 2. And that's why I just went, oh, this must be okay. But no, it was so bizarre. I can't even tell you, like I said. So that was just an error. And I will do Autumn Leaves again, like I said last night, with the version that I would choose. And even today now, I'm going to sing Let's Fall in Love. And I had several choices. And I try to pick the orchestration, the style of music that I think sounds best and is also best for me to sing. So and this one happens to be like a version that they're saying is Ella Fitzgerald. And I love Ella Fitzgerald. So I'm no Ella Fitzgerald, but I'm just saying the style of it is something that I would like to say, because there was one that was, again, such a fast, jazzy, well, that's fine, but I want to do this version. So that's what I'm going to do for you. Let's Fall in Love. So we're going to do that right now. All right, here we go. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. The little we know of it, still we can try to make a go of it. We might have been meant for each other. To be or not to be, let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Now is the time for it while we are young. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try to make a go of it. We might have been meant for each other, to be or not to be. Let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? And now is the time for it while we are young. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. Okay.
All right, all right, all right, all right, John. Thank you, thank you. Are we going to take one more picture? Or no?
Well, is Cecil?
There's Cecil. Cecil, did you want?
Wait, is this camera on?
No, not yet.
Cecil, hello. Cecil. Cecil. There. Hi, Cecil. All right. So let us we'll take a group picture because we're gonna end soon. All right. We're gonna group picture now. Ready?
All right, here we go on the count of 3.
Okay, hold 1 second.
I'm holding.
So let everybody know we're gonna do a group picture so that if they want to show the camera,
Okay, they can.
Can say that.
Oh, so if you want to show your camera and be in a group picture, that's cool. If you don't, that's just as cool. So here we go on the count of 3.
You gotta squeeze together. I think we have to squeeze together. Put your head a little bit too. Yeah, there we go. Wait. 1 second, you guys. We're in that long rectangle, so we're trying to see how we can appear.
Got to suck it in a little.
Okay.
On 3.
3, 2, 1, now. Okay. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, all right, all right. Did Cecil want to teach a sign?
Can you let me save this first?
You can say anything you want.
I just saved it.
Oh, save it.
I gotta save this.
And you can say anything you want.
Okay, so Cecil, we're gonna finish soon. Do you want to teach some signs before we finish? You want to teach? Sure, he said sure. Okay, go ahead. It's okay. New. This is a sign for new. N-E-W. New.
Oh.
New, like this. New. And this is a sign for old, like this. Old, old. Like a beard, you know, like someone's like a beard, right? New and old. New, old. Maybe cat. Remember the sign for cat, you guys? Cat. And deer, D-E-E-R, the animal, deer. Deer. Showing the antlers, right? Deer. And this is bear, B-E-A-R, bear. This is, I forgot. Oh, yeah, squirrel. Squirrel. S-Q-U-I-R-R-E-L, squirrel. The sign for squirrel.
All right.
And cow, C-O-W, cow. Cow, because of the horns, yeah, you guys, the horns. Cow. Horse. Showing the ears. The sign for dog. Slap your upper thigh and then snap your fingers. That's how you call a dog.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. So everybody sign to him, thank you. Thank you. All right.
Thank you, Cecil. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Cecil.
All right. Before we go, I know you were going to take a picture, but I just want to mention, starting tomorrow night, we're going to, starting tomorrow afternoon, we'll do about 15 minutes instead of a half an hour for RobLynnLive's Straight Talk. We'll try to give a brief summary of what's coming at night at 8 p.m. Then on RobLynnLive at 8, we won't have the Ollie contest anymore, but every now and then we might just show Ollie on camera. He's had a bath now, so he's good to go. And we will have a little bit of a shortened version. Tonight's a little short. Well, not really. Tonight's 2 hours, but we're going to try to keep it right around an hour and 20 to 30 minutes so that if everybody's got stuff to do, hey, you're not hanging out just with us. And we think that'll be good. We tried to speed it up a little today, but we had the Ollie contest, so there went 20 minutes. So starting tomorrow night, Ollie will be joining us in person on occasion, but no more in the virtual background. And we will stay live streaming right up until we get to community time. And the reason we're doing this, we'd like to attract maybe a few more people into ONPASSIVE if we can. And that's about it. We're still going to do OConnect right from the start. And that's the way Mr. Mafar wanted things done. For those of us who are going to be on every day, is to be in OConnect. So we'll be in OConnect, but we'll live stream as well for that first 30 minutes or so. So that's it from here. Did you want to take a picture or no?
I did it. I think I already did.
Oh, Shorty took a picture.
I think we're good.
All right. Since she already took a picture, that works for me. Are there any other parting shots anybody wants to do? And no, LaToya, I'm not doing Ric Flair tonight.
All right. I think we're all good. Everybody's quiet.
All right.
What was that, Greg? What was that talent? I just saw that hand of yours.
Was that a walrus?
What is that? A turtle? It's a fish. Oh, the gesture for fish. That's clever. Yeah, fishy wishy.
It's me, Rob. Thank goodness for our ears.
What?
Thank goodness our ears. Because of no more. Oh, John's got the woo, but I missed it. Sorry.
Oh, no. John had it down good, but you won't hear from me on the Ric Flair again. Unless I have a couple of vodka and cranberries, and then you just might hear, woo! Oh, wait a minute. That wasn't bad.
Well, that's a popular drink where I'm from, Rob.
Oh, yeah.
Cecil Weir, what's the sign for a fish?
Fish.
How sign fish? Greg's asking, how do you sign fish? There it is. Oh, that's a verb, and the noun is that. That's the noun for fish, and the verb for fish is like holding the pole like this. Go to fish, right? To fish.
Oh, just fish.
And the noun fish is like this. Fish.
Ah.
You almost had it and didn't even know it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Let me, if you guys bear with me one moment. We have Bruce. I think he's in attendees. He has no sound. So if I can find him, I can bring him to the panel. Maybe he'll have sound. So let's try to do that. Okay. Is he coming? Do you guys see Bruce? His internet is kind of weak, so he has some trouble. Looking for Bruce. There he is. Okay, now Bruce, try to unmute. because he was in attendees but had no sound.
Well, we haven't seen Bruce in a long time. You mean
Yeah, he really wants to come in tonight, so I'm working with him to see. He really wanted to be a panelist, but he just couldn't. The link wasn't helping him because of his internet. You know, his internet is weak. Bruce, I know he's trying right now. I know he's trying to unmute and show his video. We love you, Bruce. We try another night when your internet is better, okay? Don't give up. We love you.
All right, Brucey.
We heard him on the OES classroom in the greetings portion, the beginning. So
And then
probably not for now.
so he lost internet after that, so he could only greet for a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. You know, Philippines, different regions, no internet.
Oh yeah, yeah. Pedro wants to say a few words. Go ahead, Pedro.
Well, you really appreciate it. You know, it's kind of hard. Cecil was teaching us, but it's kind of hard to see the signs on a small squares. If he could be spotlighted, I don't know what the effect would be for you in handling, but if he could be spotted, I remember last time when you spotted someone who was teaching sign language, it was easy to see the moves, but on a smaller screen, it's kind of hard.
Yeah. So what happened?
That was a suggestion.
Yeah. So what we did was we tried it before, so we can certainly have them in the main big square. But if they want me to say what they're signing, once I speak, the camera goes to me and they go away. So that's what the trick was, to have both the deaf person and the person who's voicing for the deaf person to simultaneously be on the screen. But we haven't gotten to that point yet. Maybe in this upgrade of or new version of OConnect might have that. So we'll just have to be patient because OConnect is sound-based, Pedro. So once I start voicing and saying what they're saying, the camera will go to me and it won't be on the deaf person anymore. Yeah, so that was the trick.
Okay, I understand.
But I get your idea.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking of doing that, but I'm like, darn, every time I talk, the camera goes away from the deaf person. So that's the trick.
I see Bruce on screen.
All right, Bruce made it.
Hello. After lots of perseverance and help from Lynn, thank you very much. We're finally here.
You're here loud and clear. Go ahead, Bruce.
So you got to talk to us since you're here. Go for it.
Well, I would sing, but I can't sing, so I'll leave that to John. But John can always do a cappella fine.
Yes.
You know, I'm very excited about everything that's happening. I'm really well behind the loop because my interference on the internet is so bad. I stopped seeing things, I stopped hearing things. Like it just keeps showing up no matter what. Because the whole key to all of ONPASSIVE is to just keep showing up, let people know you're here, and do the kind of support you can possibly give to everyone.
Yay, Bruce. Okay, since you're here and it's a rarity, can you get your image in the middle of the frame so that we see your face? And we're going to take a picture.
Bring that screen so we can see you better.
Yeah.
Is that better? It's like one screen.
We can hear you great, but we need to see your face better. We need you to bend so you're in front of the camera a little better.
Yeah.
That's not good. That's my cam.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Maybe go go further backwards so that we can see your whole face. Go farther from the camera.
I have no idea how to reduce or enlarge it. So.
You move your body farther from the camera. Move your body.
My body.
Bruce, bend your phone forward so that we can see your face.
Boom.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
it. That's it. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, Latoya's on the camera too. Yay!
All
Finally,
right.
Hey,
the screen
you're
shot.
okay.
Look, if Bruce can make it on, I can make myself presentable to take a
Yeah,
picture
very
with Bruce.
nice. Very nice. Cecil,
That's right. Make yourself presentable.
Cecil, let me sign to him. Hey, Cecil, camera, we're gonna take a picture again. Are you ready, Cecil? Yeah, yeah.
Another picture with me in it.
Yeah, side if you want to be, and Carmela, if you want to be, we're gonna take
Keep your face in the screen, Bruce. Keep your face in that screen.
move your face in. Yeah, there we go. Don't move. Don't move.
Don't touch that dial.
Okay, we're gonna count 3, 2, 1, and do some kind of sign. Maybe you sign cat, or I don't know, cow or horse or squirrel, fish, fishing, anything that you learned tonight, or just I love you, peace, whatever. Okay.
All right, here we go.
1, 2, 3. Let's see how it turned out.
I didn't want to move, so I just smiled.
Oh, very nice.
That
you
one's
guys.
going in the record book. That one's going in the book.
I'm saving it now. I'm going to put it into our RobLynnLive chat on Messenger so everybody can enjoy the photos, okay?
All right, we're going to be here tomorrow night. We're going to be here tomorrow during the day. 15 minutes around noon, or right at noon. And then we'll probably do an hour and 10 to 15 minutes at night. Only because we value your time. So I think it'll be fun. You may have to put me on 78 speed for those of you oldsters who know what 78 is. That's a pretty fast record there.
Yeah.
So,
Everybody show up early. Don't show up late. Show up early so you can hang out and have something to say.
All right. And we'll probably go once around the room and make sure we get to, speak with everybody that wants to speak. All right. That's it from St. Petersburg, Florida, then. We will see everybody mañana.
Okay.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you, John.
Okay, thank you. Good night,
John, you
everyone.
did a great job.
Good night,
Bye
everyone.
now.
Good night,
Save
Richard.
the
Good
chat.
night.
Save the chat.
Save the chat.
Bruce, good night.
Good night.
Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. Good night,
Victoria,
Good
nice
night,
to see you
Diane.
here.
Goodbye.
Good night.
That's
Good
it,
night, everybody.
Andy.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
The chat is
Good night,
not
Cecil.
saving,
Thank you,
Chris.
Cecil.
It's not
Thank you, Cecil.
saving.
Bye-bye.
It's not saving, you guys. The save isn't working. It's
See you
nothing-
tomorrow.
Leave meeting doesn't work.
No,
Lynn?
the save chat doesn't work. It doesn't respond.
Probably later when everybody goes, log in back again after an hour. You can save the chat from there.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll do
that's
that. Okay.
I was trying to show the sign on my t-shirt when you were taking the picture,
Oh,
and I kept going that way instead of staying straight to the camera.
okay. Do you want me to take another picture then?
Yes, please.
Okay, sure, we'll do that. Sure, no problem.
I'm
Some people
sorry.
left, but okay, that's okay.
too bad for those who left already.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta go. I got something on the stove. See you
Okay,
guys
bye,
tomorrow.
Bye,
Bye.
Latoya.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Latoya. Okay, let's see.
So why am I sitting so low all of a sudden?
It's a camera. Your camera. Position it. Bend it forward a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
You're on the right plane.
Wait. Eh?
Angle.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the,
That's
the right
right.
angle.
That's so much better. Are you trying to show? Okay, that's good. See the head. Your head is at the top. You should do that all the time, Mel.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's nice. Okay, are you
Yeah.
guys ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1. Smile. Okay.
What does it say?
Cow. Oh, deer. That's deer. He did cow earlier. That's a deer. DEER. The animal.
Deer.
Are you talking on my shirt?
Then
Doesn't
the horse.
have
This is the horse.
But he will add, Cece, I'm going to teach him how to add the CC.
I don't know what
He has
to.
a new laptop now, right? New laptop. So I'll help you. We can talk privately. I'll help you with that. Okay, so thank you, everyone. Let me try to save the chat one more time. You never know. It might be working right now. No. Okay. At least I tried again. Thanks, everybody in the chat. Thanks to everyone here who are with us. Thank you to everyone. Love you to pieces.
Good night, good
Bye.
night, good night, good night, good night.
Bye, Bruce.
Love
Goodbye, Bruce.
you.